about that one time that guy tried to get me in his car?
No.
Yes, I did, Mom. I was in Portland. You don't remember that?
No.
Mom, I was minding my own business. I was minding my own business, and I think I was trying to ship my car from Arizona to here.
Okay.
And I was on the phone with I was in Portland with Will and his family. And we were inside like a restaurant or whatever. And I was like, I gotta go do a business call real quick. So I went outside. I said, hey, blah, 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 blah. I'm like talking to them about like picking up my vehicle because I wasn't in Arizona and there was this whole situation, right? So on the street outside, this guy literally stops in the middle of like, not an intersection, but like on a road or whatever in front of this restaurant. He completely stops. I'm on the phone and he rolls down the window. He like, hey, get in. I said, get in. And so I'm like on the phone too. I'm like, what? Like, no. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, come on, just get in. I'm like, what? I'm thinking in my head, like, what are you talking about? So I just keep on shaking my head like, no. I'm thinking like maybe he thinks I'm somebody else or I don't know. Then he gonna lick his lip. No, I'm just kidding.
Why you playing that game, Derek? I thought he did that for real.
He did not do that.
Why you playing that?
But what? I said, what?
What's up, my beloved?
I got the sounds. Smackalicious. Beat love 3 times. Make sure you like sharing.
We're gonna have to do some adjustments. You too busy doing that. Why you push record?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we were starting.
Not looking like this.
Oh, let me stop it then.
No, that's okay.
Oh, okay, well. And you got green on, so I don't know why you thought you ate that.
This ain't green.
Mom, yes, that is. Is it yellow?
I did eat this.
Okay, well.
Anyways, you ready to go?
Smooth criminal. Don't matter. He did do this. Tell me that I ate that.
You really didn't.
And he was leaning like this.
Okay, Darius.
And don't be mad.
Whatever. Anyways, y'all, we're back. We're back with another video. We are very up close and personal today. Seems like we're so up close. But anyways, we're eating McAllister's. McAllister. It's the MC and it's Allister's.
It's not Mac though.
It said Mick.
Okay, who started McDonald's?
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
Okay.
Okay, but who started that?
It's Mac.
No.
Some people do say
they came out with the Big Mac and now everybody says McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's Mick. There's no A in Mick.
People do say McDonald's, don't they?
I got me some McDonald's.
They be like, I got me some McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
And I'll be like, oh, you do? Oh, you do? You do? Anyways, this looks good, y'all. I got me a Reuben. So look at my Reuben. Let's say grace. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this food that we're about to receive. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Amen, amen, amen.
Now, you've never had this?
I haven't. I haven't had this, y'all, but it looks so good in the neighborhood, and I'm ready to eat.
Oh, they're gonna go to prison.
Why?
Immediately.
Why?
Because I don't have my extra pickle.
Here, take this one.
Oh, thank you. Where's your
I don't even have one pickle.
Oh.
Do you have a pickle?
Mom, they didn't give me no pickle. They're going to prison. And Dad got my extra pickle. You was right. And he ate it.
What is your pickle?
I asked for extra pickle on purpose, and I'm the only one who didn't get one. Wait, so you didn't get an extra pickle?
I didn't no pickle.
No, it's in the other one. Oh, you heated up my pickle.
Derek, I got time for your problem.
Forget it. Now, okay.
We took some aqua.
I know. I'm trying to situate it.
Anyway, we got soups.
Ooh.
And they sell cucumber salads, y'all.
I'm gonna let you know this. When you don't eat it in the store, they think they got you. This look crazy. Look at this image.
Darius, that's the way you have it.
Okay,
Bent over.
I just went the other day and I was eating in, and it was real nice. They had the little cute, you know, when they had the toothpicks in it to keep all the meat from sliding off. My thing looked like it was. Dang.
Don't look too bad.
They stopped doing that, and my pickle's warm because it was heated up in the microwave. This is crazy. This is a crazy occurrence, guys.
I like my kind hot.
We're gonna do the best we can with this.
It still look good.
That's crazy.
It look fire.
So, okay, well, whoever made it needs to be fired.
Whatever.
But it might look fire, but
anyway, it's pretty good, y'all. So I got McAllister or McAllister around y'all house.
Okay.
Y'all need to try it out. What?
Can I get a paper towel?
Honey mustard.
So, this is what I got. I have a Black Angus Club.
Yeah.
And it's delicious. So, I'm not a club type of gal.
You know, a club connoisseur?
You know. Very good, huh?
Your honey mustard is banging.
It is. It is with the honey mustard. It is very good. The honey mustard is very good. Now, club in any sense, you know, whether that be Unce Club or, you know, mayo, lettuce, tomato, meat club. I'm not into any clubs.
Why?
Because, I don't know, but I'm just usually not like a club kind of person. I'll probably get a BLT kind of moment.
I don't like BLT because it can't hardly taste the bacon.
But this is horseradish on it. It's really good.
Is that what make it Black Angus?
No.
This banging. This is almost like crack sauce. That's all right there. No wonder you
I ain't never had crack sauce.
You never had crack sauce?
It's not on the sandwich. So I got it on the side because I wanted it as well.
I know, but it's so good.
Well, I was talking to Dad about this. My taste buds have changed so much as I've grown up. I used to hate raw onions. Which I still won't eat. Like white raw onions. But I think that red ones are good now.
How about the white one? You don't like the white one?
They're nasty.
But you like them cooked?
Yeah, I've always liked onions cooked.
I think
But I couldn't tolerate them raw.
as people get older, their taste buds changes.
Well,
For
I can eat beans now, but it's still...
They mature. Because there's a lot of stuff that Dalvin or Darius didn't used to eat when they was younger. And I used to be like, they were so picky. I said, I always wanted to be a mother that had kids that wasn't picky. Both of my kids were picky. I wanted one of them kids that ate real good. And
You tell
neither one of y'all.
you tell me you was a little girl going, oh, when I have kids, I just really hope. I just really hope that they just like to eat everything. That's my goal. I don't care what they do in life. I just really want them to eat everything. That was I always wanted. You did not.
I did. But when they got old, when I had baby, when I had Dalvin, I was like, he was so picky. I had to peel his hot dogs. I mean, who's that?
What did he not like? That was not me. Oh, peel my chicken nuggets.
I had to peel your chicken nuggets. I had to peel his hot dog, the little skin off his hot dogs.
He had you peeling the skin off the hot dog?
I know you ain't talking.
Don't try it, because I had to take a second. It's worse to do the hot dog.
It's not. It's worse
is.
to do the chicken nugget.
Mom,
Darius, taking all
I ain't never even seen no skin on no hot dog.
It is skin on the hot dog, on the front of the hot dog. The skin, I had to take it off so he could eat the middle piece.
Mom, what is you talking
The meaty part of the hot dog, Darius.
What hot dog skin? I've just never seen a layer of skin on a hot dog.
Darius, I can't believe you don't know. The casing,
Okay.
he didn't like it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me say something.
And you doing chicken nuggets, I gotta take all the fried stuff off. You only want to eat the white part.
First of all, this is not giving what it gave last time, and I'm sick to my stomach.
You don't eat that.
Mom.
Is it still good? I like soup y'all too.
This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. I gotta
Coldest water bottle, but y'all 10% off.
reconstruct the sandwich. To make it good again.
That's what make it Black Angus.
This is Black Angus. Meat.
What is? I mean, what is it giving?
I don't know. It's good. It's giving goodness.
You need to put some of that on there.
Okay.
This stuff.
I'm making it a little better. This is probably good. Some honey mustard on it. Okay, I kind of reconstructed it again. I don't like when there's a lot of fat on the meat. That's why I don't like certain things.
Was that bad?
No.
What is it not hitting? Give it there.
It was.
Oh.
Can you give me the not paper towel? I'm so sorry. I need another paper towel.
You. Why are you doing your mouth like that, Darius?
Thank you, because this is really this is a stark different experience. I was like really like, wow. We should go to Smackalicious because it was so good the other day when I had it. But we sat down there. I didn't know they cut my sandwich into two things. I mean, when I tell you it was a perfect triangle, you know how they make like little, right? It was a little triangle with a little toothpick, and I was like, wow, they kind of ate down on this. This is Frankenstein's cousin. For real. Cause I don't know, they didn't cut it no more. I didn't get a toothpick. You know,
Darius, you getting it to go.
The
people don't do all that.
The Black Angus was, you know, hitting the James Brown on my sandwich. It was no longer cut to perfection. So I don't know what's going on. It's just a really different experience. But maybe it's because that is funny.
So Darius, you telling me the sandwich tastes good based on how it look, the presentation?
Yes.
It's still the same sandwich.
I haven't thought about my answer much, but I think that I'm gonna go with yes. Let's think about it. I think that if your food looks good, it's going to overall enhance the experience. Same with smell. We are beings of.
It's true. If you smell this food, food don't taste good. If it smell nasty, like Chilin, I don't know how y'all do that.
The thing is that our noses are very are helping more than we think that they are in the taste and our enjoyment of something. If you plug your nose, food would not taste the same at all, because smell in your nose is it has a lot to do with what you eat. And I think that visually it's the same thing. I don't want to eat something not that it's like that serious as much as like smell is. But yeah, it looks kind of crazy. I think this Black Angus has a lot more fat on it than before.
There is not that much fat. That is a little string. That little bitty why is you jumping like that?
Mom, what are you talking about? It doesn't.
That little bitty old string of a thing, but bacon got more fat on it than that.
Yeah, and I eat around it. Don't play with me. I go, you don't see you think
Darius, I do see that you leave the whole bacon.
No, I leave the fatty part of it. I only eat
Darius,
them little dark pieces on the end. It's got to be a rich, deep red.
Y'all see how picky he is?
Okay, we're talking. I literally just tried to. I said, you know, I'm less picky than normal.
No, you're really not.
Really less picky than I used to be. I am, but this is just crazy. I don't like when sandwiches are just falling apart. Some people agree with me in the comments. They do, I promise.
Next time, put.
What is this? What is this? That's gonna have to be it for me.
Darius, you eating that? Why are you always wasting my food?
This is this is crazy. Because I devour my stuff. at McAllister's. But they do
talking about how good it was, and I'm thinking like, oh, I gotta go there. Your dad just saying how good it is. He like his.
Well, this is just not giving what it was supposed to have gave at all.
It is, Darius. Just take the same sandwich. It just ain't got a toothpick in it. And I could have gave you a toothpick.
But it was just, and then every bite had everything in it. This is like messy. My onions are on the ground, on the table. You know, I got a warm pickle.
You didn't put none of that on there.
I had a little bit of that on there. It's just a much different experience, but.
My nerve. Anyway, y'all ready for Thanksgiving?
Oh, so you don't skip Halloween?
Oh, I forgot about Halloween. No, there is
Yeah,
Hallelujah night's coming up. What you gonna do?
I will not be in attendance. So y'all have fun at Hallelujah night.
You don't want to go Hallelujah night for me?
Y'all can't even see no. I've been trying to decorate the house with a little bit of pumpkin or.
No, I want a pumpkin.
Why?
You gonna carve it out?
We still pumpkin carving. Have you ever carved a pumpkin, Mom?
Yeah.
Mom, when you carve a pumpkin?
At daycare.
Mom, at y'all Christian facility, y'all was carving pumpkins, but I couldn't carve a pumpkin.
I didn't tell you couldn't carve a pumpkin. You could carve a pumpkin at Hallelujah night. Darius went to hell and he thought he lost his life. Remember that?
Yes, Mom, I do remember that.
You cried about everything.
That's because Mom, that
You're
was
so much
rude.
better now.
First of all, you guys were the youth directors and asking me biblical questions. I'm like 8 years old that you know I don't know, and then you gonna tell an 8-year-old, oh, well, you going to hell. You going to hell. I said to hell. And the room is all red.
But everybody
Y'all had goblins and ghouls in there.
Everybody wanted to go to hell though.
They probably don't know what's going
All
on.
the food was good.
Well, I don't even remember eating that. I was probably too crying too much. They had this thing. They had this horrible torture game where they had Judgment Day, and if you didn't know your Bible verses, they would ask you certain questions. If you didn't know your Bible verses, you went to hell.
We gave y'all the Bible verse in advance, Darius, and y'all need to study.
I will have you know, I didn't get a manual.
Yes, you did.
I didn't get a manual. I didn't get a book, a script. I didn't get nothing. All of a sudden, I go into that stuff. Well, which
you don't know, you'll know.
In which verse and which chapter of the Bible was there a burning bush? And when did what happened to the grass when they went to the land of holy? And at Mount Rat-tat-tat, they said Mount Rat-tat-tat. And I thought you guys were voguing. I said I don't know what's going on. And they said Mount Rat-tat-tat when Noah was, after the, and then Moses and Joseph.
Whatever.
So then what happened? And I said, I actually don't know. Or I think I know. This is insult to injury. Because I didn't know some of the questions. And one time I answered them. And what was his name? JoJo? Or something? He gonna snicker. I said, I know you lying. This is my judgment day. And that's when I started. No, I think it's because I started crying when I kept on getting them wrong.
Yeah.
And then one of my answers was stupid while I was crying, and he thought that was just so funny and hilarious.
Darius was out. Y'all don't even understand. He would come in and grab on my leg. I'm like, Darius, if you don't calm down, it's not that serious.
Mom,
then eventually everybody got the chance to eat from heaven and hell. The heaven and hell table. But he was tripping.
How you gonna send an 8? Mom, first of all, I should have been exempt. Dang! Hindsight, y'all should have said, you know what, Darius, if you die right now, you go to heaven.
I told you it wasn't for real.
Mom, you can't tell an 8-year-old that.
No.
That's a chronic crier.
You took things too personal in your life.
No, because I expected my parents to help me. You guys were the youth leaders.
Even with the game. What about the game?
What game?
The games that you usually play in the basement when we have Christmas and all that stuff.
Mom, I didn't like losing. There's a lot of kids who don't like losing.
Whatever.
I think I was
better
traumatized.
now?
Huh?
Are you better now?
Oh yeah, I don't care if I lose.
Oh, you take the L in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you're not. You okay? Well, you don't need to be doing all of that. Yeah, I think that's what. No, that's probably what started my my crying. Is that people are crazy.
No, not really.
And then I would always want to play until I won. But then I would never win, and it would just make me so upset. I hated it. Because I always felt that older people would be mean.
That's why you're a perfectionist
and be like,
now.
nah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's really what it was. And it added insult to injury, and I hated it.
Crazy.
Do you never cry when you lost?
No.
Really? I think that's a normal... I
don't understand where you got that from.
I think that's a king thing for kids. So, not all kids, but I think that a lot of kids...
Just for you.
Cry. No, well... I'm sure there's a lot of other kids who cry when they don't win something or...
No, it was chronic.
Well...
But he grew out of it quick.
You know what I didn't grow out of?
What?
Sucking my thumb.
This boy used to do this, y'all. He used to take my lips and do this, and everybody's lips. It didn't matter who you was. He used to take the lip and do this, and just pinch your lip like this.
No, what I would do.
And I used to couldn't stand it because I could not wear no lipstick or nothing.
I would take my pinky. You take the pinky, and you put it in the crest of the lip, just like that. And then you take the middle fingers, and you do this.
That's what he did.
And I would rub it.
Why?
Yeah.
And then his eyes roll back in his head like this.
Okay, I did not. This is
his
not.
eyes roll back on his head, and he have his thumb in his mouth, his other thumb in his mouth.
This is not a seance.
But did you?
No, I didn't roll my eyes in the back of my head.
Yes, you did, Darius. Yes, you was a baby. You used to do all like that. I was like he was a crack fiend.
Mom, that first of all.
And you had your thumb in your other hand, which had your thumb in your mouth.
Yes, I would have my.
And it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Yes, one hand you did this, and
but
the
it
other
doesn't
hand
feel right
was
to do
like
it with my left hand. Is that what I was doing with my left hand?
I used to hate that.
Would you let me do
I used to do it when you was a kid. I used to say, stop doing that, Darius. And you was a baby, and maybe you was.
Why is that I wanted to do that? And that's the thing. It's embarrassing that I did it to everyone. It didn't matter who it was.
Right, we're gonna let everybody hold you, cause we'll be like, he's gonna grab your lip. He's gonna grab your lip.
That's weird.
And every time I used to hold him, I used to be like, man. I said, Darius, I thought he would see. Okay, mom got lipstick on, and she ain't gonna want me to do this. No, this boy would grab my lip anyway.
And I would have lipstick on my hand.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, I think that
one time I just let you do it because I was so tired, and I was like, forget it. And I had time to wipe it off.
Well, fun fact, I have a little bit of buck teeth because of it. My teeth have I think it's called flaring. It's called flaring when your teeth stick out like that.
You got a flare.
Just a little bit of a flare. And it's because I would suck my thumb so much but they would use torture tactics to get me to stop sucking my thumb.
We did.
They tried to put hot sauce on it. I said, girl, you gonna have to bring it a little bit hotter than that. And I would be sucking my thumb. It didn't matter what kind of hot sauce. Some of the hot sauce was nasty though.
We did that first.
Well, actually, all of it was nasty.
Very, very spicy. Scoville. We Scoville millions.
It was not millions Scoville. That'd be crazy. My thumb would probably be disintegrate in the nighttime.
9 million Scoville.
You know what they would do? This is crazy. They would put a sock around my hand before I would go to sleep.
Low-key, y'all, that stopped it.
That's not what stopped it. I grew out of it.
We put a sock over his hand, and we put a
shoelace.
A shoelace over it.
And tie it.
And Darius could not suck his thumb. He was like, ugh. Or did you do something else? Have Dalvin to tie it for you.
No.
When you come back downstairs, I had to make sure the tie was exactly the tie that I did.
This is crazy. I used to have nightmares.
No. And look how you turned out.
Iconic. I think. It made me into the person that I am today.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Iconic.
Cool. I'm just glad you ran out. And then you used to do this. Then when you couldn't do us no more, you started doing the side of his arm.
Well, I had a little.
Until them people told you was gonna get cancer and die.
No, I didn't even care about that. I don't know why. That don't make that.
You did care about that. You showed
you have to realize
me.
I was addicted to it.
And I understand. It's like a crack fiend.
Mom, can you stop saying that?
Okay, I'm sorry. Why I have to stop saying?
Well, I don't know. I just am always mindful of people like watching this video. Telling someone a crack fiend.
Oh, okay.
You know, some people did just, substance abuse and things. So, yeah. Well, I was addicted to my thumb. Being in my mouth. I don't know why though. I think, so this is all, I think that I had some kind of oral fixation issue.
From what?
That's the reason why I drink the way that I do today. Because I have to suck it in a certain specific sort of way, like I'm drinking a bottle, and I think that my thumb was an extension of the bottle. And everything. And then also your breast.
Yeah, because you used to act like you ain't gonna get another meal. I said, I know you lying. You ain't eating today.
Okay, well, why did you want to breastfeed? So I didn't have lactose intolerance to your breast milk?
No.
I guess you don't have lactose.
No,
but you do have lactose.
But it wasn't coming out fast enough for you.
Interesting. I always think that's so interesting that I did that. Was Dalvin like that?
Dalvin, no, he didn't have no issues. You the only one come out with an issue, baby.
I was not the issue baby.
You was the issue baby.
I never cried. So that's
Oh, you was a good baby. Oh, you was an amazing baby.
Take that over that.
Until he made up all that crying when he couldn't win the games. Now the crying comes.
Oh yeah.
Sore loser on everything.
Well, that's because I just think that, I think I blame
everybody
Dalvin.
Should win.
Because when you
have your children, are you going to really tell them why you blame Dalvin when he was one winning the game?
Right.
Y'all was 7 years apart, Darius.
I know, and I think that he probably did something to me, like and tortured me and said, "You lost."
Right.
And in my mind, I was probably going,
But Daddy was there too, and I can hear your daddy. Boy, stop crying! Stop crying! Go upstairs with your mama. That's all I can hear.
Yeah.
And I hear you stumbling up a stair. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Mom, those are traumatic experiences in my life.
I said, here we go, y'all.
And nobody cared that I was losing.
And Darius is always around me. Like,
Mom, what was you doing anyways?
In the kitchen and boiling noodles, and here you come. Mommy. And that's how you got that scar on your head.
I do have a scar, guys, on my head, and it'll never go away.
It's literally a drip.
I don't know if
it's a scar. It's a drip scar.
Don't look too close now. Look like Aspen.
Whatever.
Anyways, I have beads in my hair now.
And y'all, he's trying to grow his sides out, and that's why
I look crazy.
That's why he look a hot mess.
Okay, well, what do you look like?
A mess, but not a hot one.
Yeah, it's warm though. It's heating up.
No, it ain't. So he's trying to grow the sides so he can be able to get actual braids, and then he's gonna taper all of this on the sides.
I've been just going through a really rough period.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think that when it comes to a situation like that, where like I'm kind of like talking about like myself, my journey, I don't need like any help. I don't need any help.
You don't need a peanut gallery?
Yeah, I don't need help. And also the peanut gallery is canceled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
What? Tell me about the thing.
So I don't know much about it, but back in the day, theater and things of that nature used to be very popular, and I want to say that the peanut gallery was the portion of the theater that they had sectioned off for
the black
people of color, and they would call it the peanut gallery.
Why were we peanuts?
Because of our skin color. It was more like a brown.
Oh.
I don't know the depths of it, but I do know that it stems from racism. There's a lot of things that we say and do that have the craziest origins, and we just forget about them and don't care.
Just like that he said that master bedroom.
Master bedroom. While there's some debate on where that started, I think that they said something about like the way that it's used now was because of that period of time.
Because that was the master's.
There's a lot of things. Yeah, master's bed. It was a master's bedroom. That's why it's called the master bedroom.
That was master's.
Don't say it like that. It was the master bedroom, you know, not.
So we can't say master bedroom.
No, you can say no. I would now. The term is primary bedroom. So how big is the primary bedroom when you're going on a tour? Don't ever say master. Is this the primary bathroom?
Whatever. Is this the master bathroom?
No, it's the primary. Please, I'm gonna say I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
And then if my my real estate agent is white, I'm gonna say, huh? Well, did you know that actually it shouldn't be called master anymore? And you should know this, being a real estate agent, that is an outdated term. It's actually primary. Yeah. So unless you want me to pull out my phone and put you on TikTok, you better figure it out quickly with the swiftness. This is the primary bathroom and the primary bedroom.
Whatever.
Otherwise, I'm going. And now that you know, I better not hear it again. So everybody, you don't stay in your master bedroom. You stay in your primary bedroom. And that is just one word that we use that it has literally the craziest history.
Crisscross apple. No, Indian style. Can't say that either.
No, you can't say Indian style. First of all, there's something wrong with that.
I used to say sit Indian style with the kids. Remember we used to do all that?
Which is so crazy. A way to sit. Leave them people alone. Leave them alone. Why gotta be a style that they just sit like that? Anyways, and also they were really meaning. I'm assuming they meant Native American people, and Native American are not even Indian. This is all so crazy. If you really think about the concept of the world and how we got to where we are today in 2023, it is literally insane.
That was 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Christopher Columbus was a dummy.
Darius.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah. You know what? First of all,
why would you call him a dummy?
Don't look. Every time I say something about somebody who was crazy, you go, oh, you can't say that.
Then you just say I can't say.
You talking something? Yeah, you crazy. He did crazy. He was a fiend.
Darius, I said you rolled your eyes in the back of your head like a crackhead, like you was getting your next hit.
Oh, but if I can't talk about Columbus, huh? But you can.
What was wrong with Columbus?
Mom,
why was he so dumb?
That man, Mom, you know that man was crazy.
What was wrong with him?
First of all, he sailed around the ocean blue in 1492. I don't know if you knew that. Sailed around the ocean blue in 1492, thinking he ended up in India. You know why? Because he was trying to get their spices. And I bet you he had no good intentions. You think he was going to go there and be like, if he did make it to India, you think he was going to be like, so do you guys have any pepper? I have like a whole bunch of fish and other things on my boat that I would like to trade with you. Oh no. They would have been massacred just like they did with the Native Americans in this country. He thought that he came to India for spices. That's why we mistakenly call them Indians. They are not Indians because they're not in India. That all is made up. It's fake. He thought that he landed in India. And he called them Indians. And now people to this day, something Indian this, Indian. They're not even Indian. They're Native. Some people don't even like the term Native American anymore.
I know.
Some people say you should say indigenous people.
Right.
So it's a whole ordeal. But all of it is crazy. And Christopher Columbus did the most possible, I think. Sorry. He did a lot. And I think everyone else subsequently did a lot as well.
You like Abraham Lincoln?
I take everything with a grain of salt. I do think that he was one of the better ones.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know to what extent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are quick to jump and be like, these people were just amazing because because they didn't hate us. Like, girl, I mean, it did take a lot for him to oppose slavery, but I have a feeling that I've heard somewhere that if you really do the research on Abraham Lincoln, he was like, and I don't know, this is not to obtain his name, I hope he's not rolling over in his grave right now, that he was like there was a reason why he opposed slavery, but it wasn't for the people. It wasn't like, this is terrible. I think that I had read somewhere that it was more, he was saying something about if he could like do whatever he wanted to do without abolishing slavery, he would have done that. It was something like that. I don't know. You do your own research about Abraham Lincoln. But the point is that I think that we just, you know, and the world in general has a very interesting history. Mm-hmm. And, you know, George Washington was, you know, he had like there are several presidents in our history who just had like hundreds of slaves. Just hundreds of them. And we go, yes, queen, eat that. Eat it up. And the only way George Washington could eat was through the mouths of slaves. Can you imagine getting a root canal on site? Is that what that means? A pull of tooth? If I went...
Yeah. And nobody want that without no numb cream.
Mom, they didn't have no numb cream. And if they did, they didn't care. They don't care about if you feeling pain. Isn't that really sad? I want you to think about it. So... No, I'm not gonna say that. I just think that it is so interesting how time works. This is quickly just a philosophical thing, really quickly. How time works. You only live in the period of time that you do live, and like we live in like reality right now. I don't know. This is gonna sound crazy. Anyways, the point is that whatever generation we live in right now, or the generations that are alive, never experienced like other old generations. So like, right, that's the reason why we say master bedroom still. Right. And like,
it's a lot of things like our generation. Yeah, you said master bedroom too.
Right.
Until y'all out.
My point is that we don't think about regularly the origin of it. But the people who were around the time when it started being said, they knew why it was called the master bedroom.
Do you think that we're becoming woke because of social media?
Okay, what does woke mean to you?
You said we sleep.
Yeah, you've been in a slumber for a while. Y'all in hibernation. But more than one season. For more than one season, y'all.
And when you say y'all, you talking about my generation?
A lot of people, just a lot of people. And I'm not saying I'm fully woke too. I got one eye open. I'm looking out.
I got my eyes open.
No, your eyes ain't fully open. You got a layer of crust. You
no,
got eye boogers. You in a slumber. You have a hypnagogic. You ever heard of a hypnagogic reflex? You over here hypnagogic. You guys are having hypnagogic reflexes and sleep paralysis. No, you might open your eyes, but you seeing something different than I am.
No, not really, Darius.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of y'all things y'all say, y'all just too sensitive.
No, but see, that's my point, is that the only reason why we are so sensitive is because we are seeing and understanding and comprehending what has always been there, but we're actually woke and opening our eyes. You guys were just asleep. And now
y'all trying to change everybody and wake them up.
Right. We just want everyone to wake up.
No, we're not ready to wake up.
And it's really innocent. I know you guys are still trying to sleep. You know, y'all had some kind of like melatonin or something. But the point is that now that we're trying to have these conversations and change, you know, for the better, y'all don't want to do that.
Darius, no, some of the things y'all be doing too much. No, you can't say that. You can't do that. You can't say. It's like, dang, you trying to reprogram my whole life.
I sure am.
And you trying to erase everything that I've ever learned in my life.
I am. Yes, I am.
And when my mama come here, your grandmother, you really trying to get on now?
No. I'm
talking about grandparents, period, and what they believe in, what they've been raised. They not used to this technology, Darius.
I know. Okay, so I've said this literally every time we end up talking about generations. This is crazy. I've said this once before. When you are talking about my generation and social media, the only reason why we are the way we are is because we, like no other generation, have been able to listen to, hear, and empathize with other people's experience instantaneously and directly. Somebody across the world right now can post a video about what they have experienced, and we can see that. And as humans, we are naturally empathetic.
Right.
towards other. I don't know if we're naturally empathetic. Are we? We might be. I don't know.
Some people are. Some people
I would
don't
have to see
have
some
it.
studies on that. But I mean, like, actually inherently empathetic to other humans. I don't know if that's true or not. But the point is that when we have the introduction like no other before, we don't have our news all the time through corporations. We don't have newspapers. We don't have. I mean, we still obviously have news outlets and things like that, but we see people, and we really are enthusiastic about helping people, about being empathetic towards people, and that sometimes means we have to change the fabric of the way we used to be.
But but right now it's becoming numb. People don't like to help people out no more because they don't know if they're getting scammed or what is they gonna do to me or.
Oh, you mean that? Okay, but see, that's a different subject. You mean helping people out? What you mean by that?
Like if you see somebody on the road and she's barefooted and she's running down the highway on the side of the highway and she's like, she's trying to hitchhike. Are you picking her up?
Is she pointing to an Uber?
No, they hitchhike like this.
Oh yeah,
saying they going that way.
Yeah, or taxi? What you want? You need me to call you somebody? An Uber? But she ain't getting in my car. You need to go backwards? You ain't getting in mine.
Darius, back in the day, there used to be hitchhikers. They used to be like this,
okay.
And people used to pick them up. But nowadays, you cannot do that. Like if somebody was doing like, I'm doing this way, you going this way. Let me get in your car, and you get in their car.
Okay, but you better be flexing because you ain't getting in my car.
Why not?
I don't know because ever since. First of all, hitchhiking is such a crazy concept.
I think some people still hitchhike.
Nobody ain't picking them up.
Why not?
Mom.
Oh, you were empathetic. You got love for the people.
Yeah, from a distance.
Okay.
Yeah, from a distance. I think that I'm not saying because the sad part about it is like, what if
somebody really need help?
What if you always have to think about putting yourself in other people's shoes.
But the thing about it is some people that hitchhike, they have look at people that's hitchhiking and they get robbed because it's all a scam. Or they end up.
I don't know how historically accurate this was, but I watched there's a not biopic. Is that what it's called? A biopic or whatever about Jeffrey Dahmer, but this is like an old one with Ross Lynch, probably 2016 or so. And at the end, they don't show any of the situations, I guess, that he had with people. Mm-hmm. What they did show was like his life leading up to the very first victim. But at the end of the movie, it was so jarring because they show you how he got the very first victim. It was very scary. That was like the end of the movie. It's like he like on the side of the road. I think he was like coming back from a festival, this guy. And he was like, hey, do you need a ride? And he was like, yeah, like I need a ride. And then like the screen went to black and it was like, this was his very first victim, blah, 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 blah. And that's how the movie ended. Wow. It showed you the pre-start, like how he got to the first victim. But I always remember like, that's just crazy. People just got into people's cars.
Yeah.
I told you about that one time that guy tried to get me in his car.
No.
Yes, I did, Mom. I was in Portland. You don't remember that?
No.
Mom, I was minding my own business. I was minding my own business, and I think I was trying to ship my car from Arizona to here.
Okay.
And I was on the phone with I was in Portland with Will and his family. And we were inside like a restaurant or whatever. And I was like, I gotta go do a business call real quick. So I went outside. I said, hey, blah, 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 blah. I'm like talking to them about like picking up my vehicle because I wasn't in Arizona and there was this whole situation, right? So on the street outside, this guy literally stops in the middle of like, not an intersection, but like on a road or whatever in front of this restaurant. He completely stops. I'm on the phone. And he rolls down the window. He like, hey, get in. I said, get in. And so I'm like on the phone too. I'm like, what? Like, no. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, come on, just get in. I'm like, what? I'm thinking in my head, like, what are you talking about? So I just keep on shaking my head like, no. I'm thinking like maybe he thinks I'm somebody else or I don't know. Then he gonna lick his lip. No, I'm just kidding. He did not do that.
Why you playing that?
But I said, what? And so then, I don't know. I guess he was just like, oh, okay. I don't know, Mom. And I don't know. I'm not even gonna say what.
Why would he try to even pick you up?
He wanted me to get in his car.
I'm glad you wouldn't.
Mom, why would I?
If you was on the phone, you probably would have got in there.
If I wasn't on the phone, I would have got in.
Yeah.
Mom, are you kidding? That sounds insane. What kind of person just says get into my car?
Some people would say, okay.
Does he think I have a death sentence or what?
Probably.
I don't know what he thought. That is so. I don't know what he thought. So I'm not even. I'm gonna let that man live. Maybe he. I don't know. I don't know.
You think he likes you?
Mom, I don't know what that man thought.
What was wrong with him?
It's your generation.
Was he old?
Not old.
He was older than you?
Yeah. He was probably in his 30s or something.
He was out to get you.
But who?
Or put you out in the traffic.
That's a dumb tactic, Mom. I'm not getting in your car.
Some people do.
For what?
Because they have nothing to lose.
Your life? Yeah. That's what you gonna lose.
Darius.
I said no thank you. Cause that sounds crazy, Mom. And I'm glad I was on, I had the built-in phone. I said, hello?
That's crazy.
Yeah, uh-huh. No, yeah, so you're there. Huh? Yeah. That's what I was doing. Because
that's
it was
why he pulled off.
Well, he was in the middle, Mom, in the middle. She stopped in the middle of the road. Like there was, the light was green.
Unless you probably was mistaken identity.
Thinking that was somebody else?
Yeah.
No, Mom, there's no way. He looked at me for way too long. And he kept on, okay, after you say, oh, that's, that's Clarice. Okay, get in, Clarice, come on. And she go, what? No. At that point, that's not Clarice. And she tells him, no, I actually can't get in. I don't know, like I'm on the phone. This is crazy. You don't stop in the middle of the street. Like, he definitely did not. And Mom, it's Portland. Okay? There ain't that many other black people there. This is the...
Was he a white man?
No, he was black.
Oh, he probably was trying to tell you, come on, you on the wrong side, you on the street.
Mom, I was on the sidewalk.
The wrong neighborhood.
What if it was Get Out? And he was like...
Now, would you have went then?
That's really scary, Mom. I don't think I would have. I would have got gotten by the white people.
Really?
Yeah. Because what does that even mean? If all of a sudden he was in the car telling them, get in. They gonna get you. I'm thinking you trying to get me.
I don't know, y'all.
That's
crazy.
Scary.
I didn't know he tried to pick you up. Wow. Was that traumatic to you? Were you traumatized? Did you tell your friends?
Yeah, I told them. I think I told them when I went back inside. I don't know. I wonder if I told his parents. And I was like, this is so weird. Y'all live in a busted neighborhood. What if I said that? The ghetto? Somebody trying to pick me up outside the store. I'm over here eating chicken and waffles. Enjoying my meal. That was crazy. Has anything like that ever happened to you?
No.
You had such a tame life.
Of course, you get people that try to flirt with you, but they be in their cars.
Well, I genuinely don't know what the man was doing. Because why would he... that sounds so crazy. Maybe I'm mistaken and he was actually like a little bit older. Like maybe he was a part of the generation that you could just go up and be like, hey, get in the car. Because I'm like, maybe he was...
I don't know. I haven't seen that in a long time. Somebody saying get in your car unless they trying to kidnap you.
That is crazy. And I said,
think he was out to get you. I'm glad you didn't go in.
Mom, I would be stupid if I got in that man's car. Anyways, it's interesting. So you've been hit on before?
Yeah.
Oh, don't say it like that.
What you mean?
I was just asking.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay, well, dang.
You better ask somebody.
And what do you say to them when...
I don't say nothing. I just keep walking. Me and Mariah or whatever, when I was with my girlfriends, we just keep walking.
You just keep walking?
Yeah, I don't know you. Darius, you don't mess around, and I was in the hood. You don't mess around with those people.
Oh, what you mean by that?
Sometimes, y'all ladies, now I heard it's worse. It's way worse. That if you don't stop for them or say they would try to jump on you. If you had an attitude,
let me tell you something. I think that
it wasn't like that in the 90s.
I think this is so crazy.
Not too much. I didn't deal with it because I think I was in the hood and everybody knew us. Not everybody knew us, but we was comfortable in our neighborhood.
I think that this concept is so crazy. I think that the way that we as a society have constructed gender roles, and not just like gender roles, it's like at this point that's like a trigger word. I don't mean it like that. I mean it as like what the expectations we have for you just by your genitalia. I think that men have been... Did you know that men literally, just in general, across the board, every single crime, they just commit more. I just think that's just such a crazy concept. They do more burglaries, they do more robberies, they do more kidnappings, more SA, they do more domestic violence, they do more, all of those things. Just alarmingly more than women.
But I think... Go ahead.
And I think that we, by and large, as society, has fueled the idea that men, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep, but the point is that I think this is so crazy. And the fact that nowadays, I do believe it, that many men get offended when a woman doesn't want to do something with them.
That's
like,
because...
Who are you? To be like... and then they murder them.
Yeah. Because you know what? I think because of this social media thing about one only page, and with the one only page, you got to get on there and they be doing all that stuff. The one only?
Only. It's like the number one. So, one only page.
When they sell their bodies, you know, sometimes they be having sexual things on there.
Mom. It's OnlyFans.
Right.
Right. Not one only page.
Okay.
Yeah, but, I don't know where you got one only page from, but.
What, the OnlyFans?
Well.
And they be selling their bodies on there.
Right.
Did you know that?
Okay. I am not anti-sex work. Let's talk about it.
What that mean?
Yeah.
What that? Oh, you're not against work?
No,
sex work?
I'm not.
Okay, but I'm just saying. I didn't say you was against it. I'm just saying they be on there selling their bodies so they feel that they can get it for free. You giving it out like that.
Right.
But that I know they don't give them a right to be to want
right.
to,
So what I would say to that is grow up. Stand up and grow up. Quickly. You remember that person that was doing this on the... Yeah, do it yesterday. That's what it meant. Yesterday. Grow up quickly.
Whatever.
Quickly now. What I need you to do is realize that no matter what people do as their occupation, whether that be sex work or not, it does not allow you the ability to try to dictate what they do, when they do it, and how they do it. And if it does not make you happy or whatever the case may be, it does not matter because that is not your life to control. So whether or not a woman wants to give up her body to you or not, whether or not she works at OnlyFans or not, it does not matter. That is not your body to control. That person, woman, male, whatever they are on OnlyFans that are using the platform to make their money, and good money at that, might I add, don't knock their struggle. Don't knock their not struggle. You don't have to be struggling to be on OnlyFans because they're not.
Chilin.
Don't knock their occupation, but you do not have the right.
But that's
they
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
you.
They don't know you, but they see you and they think they can. I can have you, or they be addressing you with their eyes, or whatever. But then I don't know. Right. A woman just can't say, if you tell a man no that you don't want
I think I haven't gotten down to the bottom of
it.
But I think, and I always say like, I think this is our fault. Don't put me in it because I'm not our. And I'm not gonna say your fault, but it's somebody's fault. Somebody has to pay for this. Somebody has to explain how we are, where we are today, and we need to go back in time somehow and fix this. The way, and it's not, not all men and whatever. You have to say that about every situation. But you have to realize the way that we are right now with men being, you know what an incel is, Mom?
Oh.
An incel?
Is that jail?
No, not an incel, like not like a cellmate.
Incel.
Like an incel.
No, I don't.
It stands for involuntarily celibate.
Okay.
You know what that means?
That means when you don't have sex, but you abstaining.
Abstaining, correct. But it's involuntarily, meaning that you would like to, but you can't.
Why?
because all women are horrible. They don't like good guys anymore, and all they want is these, douchebag jocks who are just mean to them, but they don't like the nice guys. So let me explain what it is. This is actually a whole thing real quickly. This community, I'm glad this is mostly women on here, because listen up, we about to eat them up. So this community specifically is online, and it's a group of men. I'm gonna say it's almost all exclusively men.
It's an app?
No, but it's a community of people that exist. And it's typically online.
It's called Incel?
This the Incel community, yes.
Okay.
And they feel as though women are just out of their league right now. They feel as though women the past decades have just been like crazy, and they want to go back to the 50s where you could openly
there's a Kevin Samuels group of people.
Those group of people are different. Still bad, but for a different conversation. They also need to get eaten up alive, actually. And those are the main people that we don't really see the Incel community, because like the Incel community, I feel like makes content for themselves.
Okay.
We see a lot of the Kevin Samuels in media, which they all need to just
kick rocks.
Yeah, many rocks. They need to kick boulders, actually. And anyway, so in this community, they feel as though that women they have too much choice. They have too much freedom. No, it's literally an insane community. They feel as men, they should be able to just pick a wife and have children with her. And that you should be a robot.
And then they can have as many women as they want?
I don't know to what extent they all believe that necessarily, but I think that they do believe that women just have too much of a choice, and that it's not fair that they're such nice guys and they can't get a woman because women don't like the right guys and they're stupid and they just need to be housewives and blah, blah, blah. It's literally a crazy community. But the point is that we have bred this, and I talk about this all the time because I just feel like I'm seeing all this all the time. I'm seeing the craziest things. Every time I get on TikTok, I always am seeing the craziest things, and I'm like, this is so crazy. But anyways, we have bred this generation of men who feel entitled to everything. You were talking about me being entitled. They feel entitled to everything, okay? And what that means is also women's bodies, women's time spent, women's attention. They feel entitled to it all, and when they don't get it, they resort to violence. And you've seen it. They resort to violence, and we see that day in and day out. Violence against women. That's probably
what they be, because I know people have said that I think it was on YouTube where this man was trying to flirt with her, and he literally gave her 2 black eyes because she rejected him. She didn't want to talk to him.
That is crazy. The concept that men, not all men, but the concept that men will
that's crazy. I don't know.
Resort to violence because they feel entitled to women. You have to. The way that I approach life now, or like human behaviors, is I will always see the behavior that I disagree with, and I think, okay, did they or did they not have this behavior innately as a baby? When you are born, do you have whatever behavior this is now that you're 25 and you're doing it? Do you have that behavior? If not, where along the way did you grow the behavior? And why?
Right.
So when we're talking about men and DV against women and it being on the rise, and men a lot of times feeling in control of women and wanting to be in control and feeling that women shouldn't have choice and freedom and all these other things, and then resorting to violence, where did that come from?
Right.
It came from somewhere along the line in society. We have given men the ammunition to feel the way they do about women. I don't know where it is, but we need to fix it immediately.
But it's not. But let us be told. Is like we said, it's not all the men. It's women too. But women just don't get caught. They don't.
Well, okay, calm down, please. I know you always are trying to get. You're not a girl's girl. Have you heard of that?
I am a girl's girl.
No. Very much. Every time I talk about men, you go, well.
I just want to be. I just do that because I know I have an audience looking at me. So I want. If some audience are men and sometimes women, and you could have a man in the audience be like, I get beat by my woman every day. And we're not considering him.
In no way am I condoning that. But in me bringing up an issue, it's not negating the issue on the opposite
you
side.
have to say that because you're in social media. Social media, you have to, if you don't say that, they be like, oh, so you're telling me it's only them, and then the people will be in the comments.
It's not.
We're not trying to say that.
But I do think at the end of the day, no matter how you spin it, there will always be more men perpetuating DV than there will be women.
Of course.
I know that it's heavily underreported when women do it.
Yeah.
And human interactions in general, there are going to be people who are abusive, whether you be male or female. But we have seen just far and wide in the history of the world, men being the perpetrators of some sort of violent interactions.
And it's so sad because a lot of people go through it's really sad.
It is very sad.
Because you literally walking on eggshells.
Yeah, we talked about that in the last video. But, well, the point is that, it's not your guys' fault and your generation's fault. I think that we've just gotten to the point where enough is enough. We are seeing it too frequently, and we're seeing it in a different way than anybody's ever been able to see it before. I just don't understand how you guys grew up without other people's experiences at your front door. Like you just knew what you knew because of your friends. Or you grew up in the 80s, you heard of things on the news, but everything was news. It was it came through down. They told you what you wanted to know. Now everything you find out, you can literally find out anything on the internet. You can go and deep dive into a topic that you've always wondered about and find out people's actual stories and all of these things, and that shapes who you are. And I think that now that we know that there are issues in certain categories and with certain groups of people or whatever, we need to fix it immediately. And I'm always talking about something serious, but my life is serious. It is.
Mine is too.
Okay, well.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
Well, great. But I just feel like that makes me I always have a topic.
That fast.
I know it did kind of go fast, but we always have a topic. I always have a serious topic on hand because there's so much wrong with today. There's so much.
That's why Darius is going to have a podcast on his channel.
I am. It's coming soon.
With his friend. So
okay,
you want to be by yourself?
Yeah. Okay, well.
Because I can school some people too. You want me on your podcast?
No. School and them in what?
I don't have that much schooling.
No,
you
teaching
me.
Schooling.
You teaching me. I can school you on back in the day.
Right. I don't know if I want to know that.
Really?
I don't know if I have a desire. Sometimes I do. I want to know different things.
Right.
I think this is so weird how one day I'm going to be 48.
You're right.
I think that's interesting.
And you're going to be like, man, my back hurt. Man, right. I can't get up and move.
I do think that my back will hurt, but I also don't know, will my children... I think that I'm always going to... I still, in my mind, feel like I'm always going to be hip.
I am too. I'm hip right now. And I tell you that Darius, your mama is hip.
Hip right now.
Darius, you don't think I'm cool and hip?
Hip right now. No. I would
See
not
what
say
I'm saying?
that.
And your kids gonna feel the same way about you.
They probably will. But I mean, okay. When, in the terms of technology, I can understand the learning curve of people who didn't have technology, and then the people, when you're older, you're like, I don't understand how this works because I never grew up with it. But I grew up with technology, so I just don't feel like there's gonna be any device that I'm just not privy to.
Darius?
When they start doing, to call people, I'll be right there. I'll be going, huh? Hello? Oh, you said what now? And I'll be texting like this on my head. Don't blame me. Whatever device they got, I'm going to have the latest and greatest.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I am. Until the day I die, I'm going to be going, doing telekinesis on my head. Yes, I am going to be doing that. So I'm going to be watching movies through my contact lenses. Oh, I didn't know they was doing this on Netflix. Here's what I'm going to be doing.
And I'm gonna be, you know what? Whatever.
But y'all, on the other hand, are gonna be like, oh, I don't know. How do I transfer my stuff? I need to delete my items on here. I don't know what to do.
No, I would not be that way.
Mom, yes, you are, because you're that way now.
I'm keeping up with the Joneses.
No, you're not.
I am.
Well, the Joneses must be Flintstones.
I'm keeping it up. I'm keeping up with the Joneses. The modern day, what it's called, not the Joneses, but not the Flintstones, but the Jetsons. I'm keeping up with the Jetsons.
Okay. Well, I don't know who the Joneses are.
We living in the Jetson stage.
Who are the Jetsons?
Oh, see? Now, that's something you can ask me about. You want to know? I'll tell you about the Woody Woodpeckers. I'll tell you about the Flintstones.
It's the Woody Woodpecker.
I'll tell you about the Flintstones.
It's not the Packers.
Well, whatever. I'll tell you about the Flintstones, the Tom and Jerry's. Ask me.
Okay, well.
Nobody want to hear y'all Power Rangers.
Mom, now you're trying to name every...
Turtle Ninja Turtles.
Turtle Ninja?
Mutant Ninja Turtle. What is it?
What? Dang!
The Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is it called?
Mom, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Mom, why are you saying Ninja Turtle?
I can't get it out. Teenage Mutant Ninja what?
Teenage
Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what I was trying to say. I was saying too fast.
Right. Okay. Well, interesting.
Don't nobody want to hear about that. I can tell you about the old school stuff.
Mom, leave it in the old
I can tell you about Kits. I
don't know what that is.
That's a taffy. Laffy Taffy.
Really?
And some now and laters.
Kits is a candy?
Remember the Thriller now and laters, y'all? Michael Jackson had a now later.
Really?
You best believe it. Beyonce ain't got no now later.
Because she don't want one now and later.
She would want now or later.
She isn't one now and later because she is the now and she will be the later.
Whatever.
That's why she does not need a now and later. So please.
She didn't have no now and later like Michael Jackson.
She doesn't need one. Ain't nobody remember that now and later.
Yes, they do.
Mom.
Comment down below if y'all remember Michael Jackson now and later.
Mom, when did he have, what year was that?
In the 80s and 90s.
He never
Look at Michael Jackson now and laters. If they were called Thriller.
I want to see it. I would like to see it. Do you know that we should what was I gonna say? Brett and Link, the people I told you about.
Who? Brett and Link?
They're a YouTube thing, combo. They buy candies that are like drinks or whatever that were like limited edition in like the 80s, and they try it today.
Oh. They wait.
Yeah. They buy it on eBay, stuff from like the 80s, and they'll try it. It'll be 40 years old. Now and late, and sometimes they're like, I can't drink this.
Thriller.
This is fake.
Thriller now and laters. Oh, wait. Darius, they had Thriller now. They're going to old now. This is old school nowadays. Who remember those? Remember? Click on them. Mom, they had Thriller.
Mom.
No. Y'all, there was a Thriller now and later.
Mom, if I type in Michael Jackson now and later, and it doesn't come up, I ain't never believing you again.
Y'all, they had Thriller now and later, and they was two-tone. There was white and blue or something. Red and blue. Red and white.
Why would they be red and white?
I promise you they had a limited edition of Michael Jackson Thriller now.
Well, let us know, because it's not coming up at all.
There's because your phone is broke. Your phone don't work.
Mom, it's Google.
No, his phone ain't working.
Every time something is not agreeing with you, something is broke.
Yep, it is. Y'all remember Thriller now laters? And they used to, it was two-tone. Oh, please, somebody in the comments, please say it. Say it. Please say it.
Well, right now, history's not on your side.
It better be. I think
you better do what you can. Don't wanna be.
I don't think he sound like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't try to sound like Michael.
Who you trying to sound like?
Darius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thriller now laters. Why they ain't coming up?
Oh.
Images.
Well, this is embarrassing.
It's not, because I know it's the truth. Remember Chan's?
Mom.
Remember the Cherry Chan? Like lemonades? They alive. Google is not caught up. Google don't have the 80s in there.
Mom, this is so fake.
I promise you they had Thrill Annihilators.
Mom?
Forget y'all.
Is Dad in there listening?
No.
I'm gonna ask
Yo,
him
Dad
what-
may be too young.
I hope not.
They had Thrill Annihilators, I promise you.
Mom, what year was it?
In the 90s.
Mom, I can guarantee it wasn't in the 90s.
In the 80s and 90s, Darius.
It might have been the 80s, but Michael was not.
Butter cookies and... Oh, I used to have a lot of stuff.
I just don't. I don't know.
The candy stores.
Tom some butter cookies.
Okay, y'all, we done with this video. We've been here too long.
We have been.
And anyways, I don't know. Please tell me somebody know about... Please, it's got to be one Chicago person out in the Chicago land. Because that's all because I grew up in Chicago, South Side, and knew about the Thrill Annihilators. I feel so bad. Okay, y'all, we got to go.
Anyways, okay, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Looking for some crab legs. I want boiled eggs. I want shrimp. I'm a bougie chick. A whole mukbang. Gotta have that lemon